Today is your day. Let's go. Matthew joins us in the Colony, Texas. Matthew, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hi, Ken. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Sure, Matthew. How can I help?
Well, I have a passion for writing that I would like to start turning into a side business, but I have no idea how to build a client base. And I was wondering if you could give me some pointers on getting that started.
Yeah, sure. So give me an ideal client. Don't overthink this, but who would be somebody that would be an ideal client for you to get paid to write for them?
Well, my passion is writing short stories, and I would just like to find a publisher, a magazine, or something like that I could get my works out there and kind of establish a presence. Okay,
but that's different than what you asked me. Okay, so just to delineate that, you said, I'm looking for clients. You're not looking for clients. In this case, you're looking for a publisher, someone who's going to pay you to publish, for the right to publish your work. So that's a little bit different. So writing short stories, we're talking about, I'm guessing, fiction. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's different. So before I move any further, are we on the same page? Are you looking for copywriting, writing for actual clients, or was that just a kind of a misrepresentation?
Well, now that I think about it, I suppose it would be more of looking for a publisher.
Okay, good. That's okay. And by the way, that's okay. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page because the journeys are different. And so I don't need to delineate how they're different now, but if you want to become a published author, there are a lot of ways to become published. You can self-publish. You can be published on websites. You can be, what I mean is you contribute to a website, maybe that puts out short stories. Again, I've not done any research on this, but the idea is you can be published yourself. You can publish in online mediums, if you will, on online mediums. You can be in the traditional publishing where a publishing house publishes your stuff. You could be in compilation pieces where maybe you are contributing to somebody else. So that's kind of the quick snapshot of all the different places that you could get published. But what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to start writing. And keep writing. So you're going to love this strategy. You're going to go, oh, okay, this is pretty simple. It's start writing, keep writing, show your work, and rinse and repeat. You're just going to have to crank out a lot of stuff. And the good news is that you can do this on the side. This is not a full-time job because you'll starve quickly. But you've got to build two things. You've got to build your writing muscle, truly creating finished works, and then you've got to build your reputation. And then I would throw in possibly a third thing, which could be looped into reputation, and that's build your platform. Because publishers are going, okay, we want to publish somebody who maybe have a little bit of a following. Now, I will say this, in fiction, maybe it's not that big a deal if they go, we know how to get it out into the fiction spaces. But that's how you're going to have to do it. And again, this is why I wrote the proximity principle. For somebody like you who goes, I know I want to write, Ken, but how in the world do I actually get to the point where I'm getting paid and paid well? This is going to be the right people in the right places. Do you have my book?
No, sir, I do not.
All right, you do now. I'm going to give it to you.
Thank you, Ken.
Because, Matthew, listen, your journey is going to be much like my journey into broadcasting. It's a tough industry to break into because more than most industries, it's who you know. And so until you build up the really good contacts and experience, you're going to have to do a lot of connecting, volunteering, writing for free, getting yourself out there, okay? But I'm going to give you the book. It gives you the 5 people you need to be around, the 5 places you need to be in. But let me encourage you, as you get the book today and begin to read it, you are going to have to work this plan. I give you a clear path here. I tell you the people, the places, and the practices. And you're going to have to commit to this, that this could be a 5, 7, 10-year journey till you're making the kind of money you want to make as a writer. And you have to commit to that because everybody's willing to say, I'll do whatever it takes, Ken. But then I go, well, what if it takes a lot longer than you think? Are you willing to wait as long as it takes? And so understand that the proximity principle will get you there. Well, you'll get opportunities. That's what it's all about. The right people plus the right places equals opportunity. Embrace that, Matthew, but understand the only way this is going to work outside of using the proximity principle and doing the things I told you to do earlier, is that you commit to stay with it.